We're here at Leeds Castle, waiting to be escorted in. Our tour guide said that we were supposed to get in early, but apparently that's not true, because the guy stopped us from coming in. But the peacock was crowing a little earlier, but now he seems a little bit too nervous. So anyway, we're gonna head inside now.
You gonna have a look at him?
Queen's room. So we've now exited the main part of the castle, so we can explore the grounds a bit. What does that say? Does that say private over there?
Yeah. That was a maiden's tower. Where Anne Boleyn probably stayed.
To me, the coolest thing about this castle is more the setting than the actual castle itself. I mean, it's a nice home inside, but as far as castles go, I'm usually more intrigued by the fortress type defensive structures.
Well, the castle was actually pretty new inside there, it seems like.
Yeah, well, it was lived in last century, so let's just cut across
I
here.
think they had part of the royal wedding over there.
Oh yeah, so they had
They had a showing of it here.
the royal wedding yesterday. They had
Natalie Portman's
showing. Yeah, if you look really closely, you can see Natalie Portman, the Black Swan. Lady Bailey actually brought in black swans from Australia. Are those some ducklings up there? Those are hardcore spikes. That's more than what I was thinking. I was thinking of kind of like they put on pit bulls these days or something like that.
But some aren't really spiked at all.
Yeah. It's a very regal dog collar.
It's a regal dog. Well, look at this regal dog collar. There's a spectrum.
Oh jeez.
What was this to stop again?
It was for when wild boar would come after the dogs when they were hunting. The garden's over on the other side of where the restaurant and museum were.
It really is. Like, it's everywhere.
Culpeper Garden, designed in 1980.
So I feel like I know these names, like Culpeper and Fairfax. Were they just common back then, or like?
Well, there's Dante Culpeper, who's a black quarterback in the NFL.
Well, I'm just thinking of like books and stuff, like Jane Austen kind of books. I remember there being like a Jane Fairfax or something in one of those.
Very serene back here. Some toucans up at the aviary.
Oh, they're not chips anymore.
What's that? No.
They were 13th of July. They came over the next box.
Parrots.
Oh, hey, it's a Sam.
Some rather loud
It's a
parrots.
Sam back there.
He wasn't a parrot, was he?
No.
It's not a... It's a white parrot.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's a parrot.
I don't know.
It's a parrot.
Acting a lot like Sam.
Okay. It is a bird.
Hello.
You gonna say hello?
Someone said hello.
Hello? What is that? Can't believe that's coming from a bird.
Say hello again, John.
Hello. 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 Brittany's always wanted to go in one of these mazes before. So, since we don't have time to actually go through the maze, we're just going to go into it. We're now in it. Brittany, we now have evidence that you have been in one of these mazes.
Yeah, it really counts.
I'm just going to peek the thing over. Alright, that was fun.
Sad we can't do it.
How was it?
Not what I
So we were
expected.
kind of adventurous and we just went for it. So we are in the middle right now. That does not go back up to the tower.
No. This is not good.
Yeah, I don't think this is where we wanted to go. And so we did it. Kind of. We did enough to retrace our old steps anyway and get out the entrance. Had some help from the people up in the tower. But our tour is about to leave, so figured it's probably worth it to just ask. Turns out we actually get to go through the exit. So we legitimately completed the maze.
It's quite the grotto.
Feels like we're waiting to go on a ride at Disneyland or something.
Yeah.
I'll come around to the other side of the castle. This is actually made a public trust in the 1950s when, or sorry, in the 1970s when Lady Bailey, I believe it was actually an American, kind of donated this on the condition that her family would be allowed to live here for a little while. But trying to get a few last minute shots before we head back onto the tour bus. Wind was getting to our bag from the gift shop. It was actually pretty impressive. Their stuff at the gift shop was pretty cheap, so we picked up a few little knights to go hang on the wall.